Welcome back, guys. We are headed out to the Freedom Factory right now to assess the burnout truck. The cars got delivered today. I've been working, so didn't get a chance to make it over there yet. Got a little engine in the back I had to go grab. It's not for the burnout truck. The burnout truck did not blow up as far as I know. It still had oil pressure and it still ran and it wasn't knocking. So any of you haters out there, the 6.0 made it through the burnout, blue bow tires. Had a couple issues, not sure what was going on yet. I did do a small data log on it. Hopefully I can figure that out. I just did it with my tuner. Kind of felt like it was losing fuel pressure. I'm gonna check the fuel tank. There's a possibility of some fuel slosh happening. I don't know, kind of weird with what it was doing. So hopefully it's something simple, because we got Bradenton Motorsports Park. Because we got Freedom Factory this weekend for the first ever Cleetus and Cars at the Freedom Factory. Headed out there to assess the damage now. Go check it out. Hopefully everything's good and we can still burn it down this weekend. Hoping nothing's hurt. As of right now, that's what we're doing. So we will see you guys at the Freedom Factory when we arrive. Well, dang. So I'm getting to the Freedom Factory now to go check the truck out. Unfortunately, weather's looking a little nasty up here. Check the radar, sure enough, like literally like 5 miles down the road, the weather's just totally transformed. So I can't really, the truck's outside, so I gotta mess with it out there. Yeah, there's like rain all around us. I can see the wall of rain right there. Don't know if I'll be able to look at this thing tonight. We'll see, maybe wait the rain out. I do have an engine in the back of the truck that I don't want to leave out in the rain, so I'm probably gonna run back to the shop and we'll see if I can take a peek at it. If not, we'll wait for the morning. So freaking close. Oh well, see what happens. Well, we made it back to the Freedom Factory. We tried yesterday and the rain got real bad, then it got dark real quick. So he said the truck is actually dead. I said, oh, that's awesome. So I got some jumper cables with me. It does die every once in a while, but we'll get it fired up, hopefully, kind of assess it, make sure everything's still good, nothing's destroyed, and we'll go from there. Look at the lineup. Got the T-Car, got the JH Diesel truck, got Parker Mobile, White Trash, the Pit Viper Limo, and El Cromino. Hell yeah. Turn around so I can hook some cables up to this rig. We made it. Let's assess, hopefully no damage. We'll let her jump off here for a minute. It was not completely dead, but pretty close. So, freaking rubber in the floor. Man, she did good though. Pop those tires. Still looking good back here. Shredded them, baby. Yes, sir, that's what we want to do. Hopefully do it a little bit faster this time and have no issues. So, I want to check the fuel in it, but everything looks pretty good. Those manifolds, they were freaking glowing hot. If you look in the video, they were glowing. Truck never actually overheated though. I think 200 and some degrees was the most I ever saw, which 220 or 218, I think, which is not that bad. I don't see any exhaust leaks, which is a plus. The wrapping all held up. It got pretty warm right here on the glow plug harness. Started to melt that a little bit, but maybe I'll tie that up. And then this right here does have a little bit of, this is Bode exhaust, is what I used for the going back to the back radiator back there. But it's got a little melted area there. I'm gonna maybe just pull that further away. I think we'll be fine. Everything looks good as long as the engine's good and nothing's wrong, which it didn't knock. It didn't have anything weird going on. Still full of coolant. Like I said, it didn't even get hot, so that's a plus. Check our oil. Oil's still on the stick. Looks like diesel oil. That's a plus. I don't see a bunch of metal flakes in it. That's awesome. Hope the turbo and stuff, all that stuff's still good. And trans fluid, double check that. So trans fluid still smells okay. Doesn't smell like it's cooked. It's still got red in it. It's not black. That's a plus. All right, so this is kind of the moment of truth. I have a feeling Now the reason the truck was shutting off and doing some weird stuff was the fuel slosh in the tank. So I'm gonna check it out and see how full the tank is. I normally do a burnout with the tank so slap full. Didn't get a chance to fill it up before I left, but wasn't long before that I filled it up. So let's look in there. Oh man, I kind of have a feeling this might be our issue, as we're getting some fuel slosh. I don't have any foam in the tank, and it looks like it might be about half or a quarter full. And if it's whipping around real hard, like it was, there's a good chance it got fuel slosh and it was starving for fuel. Let me see. I'm about to fill it up and see if that even, wow. Wow, so that doesn't even, she was pretty low. All right, well, might be a dumb move on my part. Well, judging by the amount of fuel that's in the tank, I think the truck, the reason it was shutting off was because it was low on fuel. Thought I had more in it. Idiot. A dumb move of the day right there for me. But that means that I'm really confident that when we come out here to Bradenton this week and do the burnout rivals for the first event of the Freedom Factory, it will have a full tank of fuel and it shouldn't have any issues. She should rip and she should pop some tires pretty quickly. So, shit happens, I guess. But let me see if this thing still runs. Here's one for you guys. Tell me you own a 6.0 Power Stroke without telling me you own a 6.0 Power Stroke. It was a good deal. Might as well have a spare. Here we go. Let these plugs warm up. Oh my God, dude. Right away. Yes. Still sounds good. Had a little water there from last night, but everything seems to be good. All right, boys, she runs. Check something here. Stupid car. Cool. Well, she runs. I'm gonna get it back to the shop either today or tomorrow, and just kind of probably do an oil change on it, check everything over, check all the hoses, tie that one hose up, get it out of the way of the exhaust manifold so it doesn't melt that during the next burnout. And yeah, super happy. And look how good it looks now. This thing looks so awesome. I actually think I'm gonna leave these wheels and tires for my play around tires. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually just use those other tires to blow them off at the burnout event. So I was gonna use those, but I don't know, man, it looks so good on them. I don't really wanna blow them up. But I'm sure the day will come. But for now, we'll grab another set for it and get it ready for Bradenton this weekend. Well, we're gonna be bouncing around a little bit here today. Got a couple different things we're working on this week. Obviously, we got the Freedom 500 coming up. We've got the Burnout Rivals on Saturday coming up for the Cleetus and cars at the Freedom Factory. And I actually am going to get back to this, which I don't think anybody's seen this on my channel yet. It's 2020 Can-Am Maverick X3. It's the Turbo RR model. Had it for, I don't know, about a year and a half or so, a little over a year and a half. And actually went out to Glamis with Cleetus and the gang and blew the intake manifold apart on it. Not cool. So I actually have a aluminum billet, or it's not billet, but I have an aluminum intake manifold to put on it. I actually got from Rich off Side by Side blog. And Rich is actually the one who said, yeah, man, crank your wastegate up. You need the more power. And I was like, good idea. Day later, boom, blew it. But you know what? He's right. I needed the more power. I needed that. So now I'm going to put this intake on here. We should have no issues. So anyways, we're going to go start it. Battery is completely dead. It's been sitting, like I said, since, when did we go to Glamis? I think December, I think it's been sitting, sometime like that. And we've just been so busy with other projects and getting other stuff done, and I literally haven't got to mess with it. Look at this thing's covered in freaking dust. Terrible. But I gotta get this thing out of the shed here. I got a couple goodies to put on it along with the intake, and the belt box is also broken, so we're gonna do that. And yeah, let me get this thing fired up. Let me get the jump box on here. Well, she runs. Had to jump start it, but it does run, so that's a plus. Just pull out of here and the light doesn't work. Let's get a light bulb out. So, hear this thing hissing. Gonna charge the battery up a little bit. All right, so not only are we getting some repairs done on this thing, side-by-side blog guys are coming in town. We're gonna go for a rip this weekend. We also got a fresh set of wheels to put on it. As you guys saw before with the Glamis, I put a set of nice wheels with the paddle tires. Well, that company reached out again. They're like, man, we need to get you some wheels for those all-terrain tires you run year round. I said, dude, I'm down, let's do it. So company here, awesome company, Hostile Wheels. I dealt with them quite a bit. They hooked it up. They sent me the Alpha. It's a 15x8 true beadlock wheel. This thing is sick looking, man. It's actually gonna have a nice little stance to it. I had some other wheels on it before. They weren't gonna be as nice looking as these. And I mean, these wheels are freaking awesome. Let me pull them out of the box here. But yeah, super happy with these. These things are gonna look really good on there. All right, so that's it. That thing is gonna look bad. True beadlock, 15x8. Awesome wheel design. I like the straight spoke. It's kind of my style. The other ones are awesome too for the dunes and whatnot. But these ones would be my like all-terrain, you know, all around Florida, wherever else we go. These will have the all-terrain tires on it. So I got a fresh set of tires too for them right over here. We got the ITP Terra hooks. They're a pretty awesome all-around tire. Side-by-side blog guys swear by them. They say they are the best. So I said, okay guys, that's what I'll get. You guys know your side-by-side, so I'll take it. But yeah, fired up. So we're gonna get these things mounted up and get these things on the machine, get the paddles off. But yeah, looks awesome. Hell yeah.